As the drama with Deshaun Watson continues to unfold, things have gotten weirder and weirder. And today, we're going to talk about it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Sports Sanctuary. As you can tell from the title today, we are going to continue our ongoing talk about Deshaun Watson and his sexual misconduct controversy, the controversy that has been swirling around him for the last few weeks. But before we get into all that, if you haven't done so already, please do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you can get alerted every time I upload any new content. And if you please have the time, please drop a thumbs up on the video because it really helps out the channel and I would really appreciate it. But if you don't have the time, it's cool. I understand it. Nothing but love for you. Thank you for spending some time here with me. And with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into today's topic. So in the time that has passed since I made the first video about Deshaun Watson on this channel, which you can find here if you want to watch, more details surrounding the situation have emerged, and I wanted to kind of give my thoughts on these new developments since, it's just an ongoing process. At this point now, there are 21 girls who have filed lawsuits, which is just a crazy, staggering number. There's also a 22nd masseuse who's not involved in the lawsuit, but she gave an interview about Deshaun Watson to Sports Illustrated, detailing her uncomfortable and inappropriate session with him. It was pretty gross stuff to read if it's true, and I got to admit, I'm having no issue believing that this kind of behavior was true at this point. On the other side, Deshaun Watson's lawyer, Rusty Hardin, has released statements from 18 different girls who have come forward to defend Deshaun's character as a masseuse client. This is also in addition to the one girl that Rusty Hardin says he has proof of her trying to extort Deshaun before the lawsuits were filed. But to me, none of that matters in terms of the allegations, because even if he has 18 girls that said he did nothing wrong, it doesn't mean he didn't do anything wrong with the 21 other girls. And at this point, Deshaun Watson really has no other choice that he has to just say everything was consensual and try to prove it. And I don't know how he's going to do that, but that's something he's going to have to figure out. And in addition to all that, it's now been reported that Tony Buzbee won't give his evidence to the Houston police because Rusty Hardin, Deshaun's lawyer, has a son who works for the police department. So Buzbee is insinuating that if he gives the evidence to the Houston police department, the evidence is going to be the case is going to be compromised. So he said he's going to take it somewhere else. And that's funny because you can't just relocate cases. You have to the case can only be tried in the jurisdiction in which it happened. Like, I can't rob a bank in Los Angeles, California, and then just say, hey, I'm going to take the case to Columbus. Like, it doesn't work like that. And all of this hoopla has just made me look at Buzbee with a side eye, because I feel like if he's had all this evidence, like he says, this case should be a slam dunk, and there should be no reason why he can't lay his cards out on the table and let the public see what he's all in this lawsuit. Let Deshaun see what's in this lawsuit so he can properly defend himself. But he's not doing that, and it's kind of weird, man. And to be honest, this whole situation is weird. Like, the whole timing of the lawsuits coming out after Deshaun requested his trade is weird. Deshaun literally having 39 different masseuses over a 3-year period is super, super weird. Makes me wonder why a professional athlete would behave so recklessly in 2021. And Buzbee proceeding to go forward with the civil charges but not criminal charges makes me really question the foundation of validity surrounding this whole thing. And I want to believe these girls, but it's just making it hard with him acting like this and making such a circus out of it. So now I got like a bunch of questions in my head now that more pieces to the puzzle are starting to come out. Like, I'm starting to wonder, did the Houston Texans know about this sexual misconduct before Deshaun Watson requested a trade? Because if they did, then there was a probability of there's a higher probability that they were covering all of this up for Deshaun. And then when he decided he wanted to be traded out, they just said, oh, okay, you went out? Watch this. We're going to go ahead and release all this shit and we're going to destroy your life, which is super foul. Another question I have is, again, why won't Buzbee take his evidence to the police? He has all this evidence. He keeps saying he's going to take it to the police, but now he don't want to take it to the police. So he's making it very hard to believe these women because their legal representation is doing them a great disservice by turning this all into a media circus and just being ridiculous with it. And then another question I have is, why hasn't the NFL done anything yet? They're in a really tight spot, and the longer that they wait to do anything about it, I feel like it just brings more bad light to the business. And I get that they want to do the innocent to proven guilty thing, but they also have to think about their brand and their business. And I get that it's a black man dealing with multiple women, sexual misconduct, gender, race, all these things are in the middle of this situation, making it more difficult. So I get all that, but you got to do something. But what do you guys think about all of this happening so far? Are you guys beginning to suspect that this lawsuit, become suspicious of this lawsuit, or are you still willing to believe the women and see where this all plays out? Like, how do you feel about this whole thing? Let me know down in the comment section, and let's talk about this Deshaun Watson controversy. If you have any time, please subscribe to the channel. If you found any value in this video, please drop a like, subscribe to the channel, share with your friends, all that good stuff. And that's all I got for you today. Take care of each other, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.